Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach series, and Orc and Isha have begun their wedding ceremony. Isha just gave birth last episode, and I have given it a few days for us to just kind of like get caught up on construction. We have a little wedding spot right in front of the fireplace in our pub, so they've all gathered here, and there they go. What I need to do is probably put a shelf in here and maybe do some beer brewing. Can we do like hops? We can do hops. Okay. So at some point we'll need to set up like a brewery. I don't think we have space for it here, so it might be something that we need to do over in this area. Our little fortification is coming along pretty well. We have assigned Alex up here. He is missing a few things: a nose, a right hand, a left eye. I think Madia is also missing an eye. We got Roz recruited, so one impid. And then I think these guys were mostly working on converting. So Prestress here, it looks like we have set to recruit, and everyone else is still converting. Keep converting Askell, and then we'll move over to Rolim. Over on this side, we have started constructing this as well. I think we've used up all the granite blocks that we got from our outpost, and so we get those once a quadrum. Looks like we're only 4 days away from getting another fresh supply of blocks. We have been mining and cutting, so that is going all right. I think what I'd like to do is I would like to visit this site. We are working on some better weapons and armor, better weapons and swords. We're making Divine Order great swords. If we take a look, melee damage is 14.68. I think this was like, if it were normal, it would have been closer to like 11. So that it's great that we got a masterwork out of there. I have queued up Ancient Plate Armor. We haven't started working on it. Crafting skill required is 10. I don't know if we have a crafter that is at 10. We do. She's just been busy with other things. Go ahead and turn smithing up on her. Mateo is close. How close is Mateo? You guys are having a little party. If we go to gear, bio is what I meant to do. Crafting. He's pretty close. I think we're probably just a couple great swords away, so maybe we'll go ahead and turn you back down. You actually don't need to prioritize harvesting as much, so that might help. So Norma might help out with some of the smithing anyway. Bulk goods trader. We have a bunch of weapons stored here. I need to see about research. We're researching mechanical limbs. So right now, I think the best that we could do for Alex is, if I can spell, the artificial limb, which I think is only like 65%. Yeah. The metallic arm is 50%. I assume that the artificial limb is maybe going to be like 75%. We have more that we could research, but I think we start getting into materials that we're not going to have access to for a while. So as soon as we get that researched, we will give Alex a new hand. In the meantime, why don't we go ahead and give him this great sword? And then I'll probably set up some bills to start smelting some of these weapons that we aren't actually going to use. Well, it looks like Meryl's egg has hatched. Baby's already named. Jump to location. Let's take a look here. Your last name actually going to be Gaines. I don't know why it didn't give us the drop down like it usually does. And a female, Daniela. Your brother's name is Seamus. Bin Con. I have no idea where these names are coming from. Lana Gaines. Seamus Gaines. Okay, perfect. Oh, we need another rib for you, don't we? It is very full in this house. Let's get that done like right away. We'll go ahead and grab Bella and just tell her to prioritize working on that crib. We were working on trying to tame another dude up here. Let's go ahead and release our attack animal. Oh, it's very hard to see anything that's going on. Another one of these like little owl bears. Okay, and it looks like we didn't kill it. Cut. Oh. Brain damaged owl bear. No, we'll just go ahead and finish it off. It would have been a female, so our owl bear colony would have just all been females still. They are laying eggs, so I am thinking that we probably want to set up a barn for them somewhere, and then maybe we can start collecting those eggs. We'll cook the unfertilized ones. Storage, are we storing that in here? Raw food, animal products. Let's say not fertilized eggs, but we'll keep unfertilized eggs in there. And then bills just on food, animal products, unfertilized eggs. That is great. Okay. The Mots had finally arrived. They came in from the left side of the map, so big journey for them. We'll see what all we might be able to buy. The armor that we have queued up. And it looks like someone's starting to work on some of it. The armor that we have queued up is... does require plasteel. Brix, you're working on it. Why are you working on that instead of researching? Brix. Smithing. Oh, we have smithing set to high priority for Mechanitor stuff. I guess you can help out with the armor. That is perfectly fine. Marn coming in on an owl bear. Let's go ahead and hold this door open. Okay, what do we want to sell you? Anything? Guess we can sell some of these eggs. I do want to keep, I guess, most of the leathers that we have right now. Get rid of the clay bricks. Keep all this stuff. We have a crazy amount of rocks milk. Is it worth a lot? It is worth quite a bit. It's almost on par with meat. Oh, it's actually more expensive than meat. We can sell that for quite a nice profit. We did have an exotic goods trader, so we were able to buy some physically adept pawn skills. So strong back teaches a fighter class how to dedicate an allotment of stamina to increase carrying and inventory capacity. And fighter focus teaches a fighter class how to dedicate an allotment of stamina to withstand greater mental and physical stress. I think we're going to have Bella learn this. And beer, that's us. Okay, clothes that we're not wearing, we'll go ahead and sell. I'm not wearing those right now, or that, or the toque. Anything interesting that you guys have? Not really. Get rid of these. And get rid of the not great apparel. Yeah, let's get rid of all of these things. Actually, the softer trousers are pretty nice. Okay, so nothing really interesting to buy. I guess we'll take this gold off your hands. And we'll call that good. The scrolls, where are we keeping them? We have them right here. Fighter focus. Bella, go ahead and learn that skill. Okay, fighter focus. Activate or deactivate the sustained combat skill. Increases mental break threshold by 5 and pain threshold by 20. Requires 20 stamina to maintain. That could be really good or really dangerous. With the higher pain threshold, she'll stay up longer and take more damage. So have to see if there's anything we can do to help kind of like mitigate some of that. I think for fortitude mitigates a set amount of damage each hit, so 5, but we've increased that for each level, so it's like 6.5, maybe 9 or 10 total, which isn't too bad. She's pretty tanky. But we'll just turn that on when it feels appropriate. We are going to build another furnace over here specifically for smelting bills, just because with all of the bills for smelting things into other things, it can get really long. So this will be for smelting and destroying weapons exclusively. It looks like wedding season has cotton on. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Mateo and Meryl's wedding. So they are just coming in from hauling in dead boars. And they're going to gather and have their wedding right here. It was just the day after Orca and Isha. So I think that means all our couples are married at this point, right? You guys are married. You guys are engaged. Okay, so Rhoda and Rin. And then you guys are getting married right now. You guys are married. Got quite a few people in here, kind of like hanging out in the tavern. Or probably put a sign up. I think we do have some rustic decor. Is it signs? Tavern sign? Put that up right there. Well, this episode is just all about weddings. I almost missed this one. I got the notification that Rhoda and Rin have married. So all of our couples are now officially married. Interesting. We have a few more colonists that were hopefully going to be joining us soon. Askell has been converted. Chris here has been converted. We're working on Rollum, who's very, very close. That being said, they all had really, really high resistance. I think like 50. So it's still going to be a while before we can get them into the colony. Food-wise, we are doing pretty well. It is springtime, so situation's only going to get better, which makes me think that we might not need this stuff anymore. Let's go ahead and turn that off for sewing. We'll leave these here just in case we need to turn them back on. But between what we've got in storage and farming, I think we can cool it on that for at least a little bit. Armor-wise, we are done with the ancient mail plate helms. We have one of the plate armor, and so I'm wanting to put Bella and Alex into that gear. So let's go ahead and switch Bella over to Wildhaven Guard and Alex. We'll keep Bella with her current weapon. Alex has a nice brand new sword. We haven't made any more of those swords yet, but we will get Isha and Orca into that armor eventually, and then we'll get our citizens into more citizen appropriate armor. We have a lot of people in random armor right now that we've just been picking up, but we'll get more kind of like lay people type clothing for those that we don't expect to be at the very front line. We might give them just a little bit of armor so that they do have some defenses, because it's likely going to be everyone that comes in to defend. And we'll set up an outfit for rangers as well. I haven't quite decided what exactly that will look like yet. Well, our items from Chase's Quarry have arrived again. Oh, less than a day. We'll grab you. And they sent it on another troll, a river troll. So it's a very random animal for them to decide to pack up and send to us. Okay, we are starting work on mechanical arms. I went ahead and assigned all of the bills on this anvil to Mateo, just because Brix kept interrupting and not doing research. So he has now skilled up to crafting 10, so he's capable of making everything that we have here. It looks like Dunmore was working on the arm, which is great. All these guys have great swords, except Bella, who's rocking, her little thunder hammer. Take a look here. You're working on swords, so I assume that we're good on armor. And since we have 2 sets of it, let's go ahead and hit assign, and we will do Wildhaven Guard for the 4 of these guys. Alex is rocking the gear. Bella is rocking the gear. It looks like we're short on Roxwool Divine Order tunics. Is that what you're missing? Let's make sure we have those set. Oh, we don't. Okay, that's why. Let's go ahead and do until 2. All those ingredients, and then we will pop that up here. We'll have the Divine Order tunics for folks that are in kind of like our military, and then everyone else will just wear regular tunic and pants. We are making town gloves and travel boots. Both of these give a bonus to movement speed, but we are making some plated gloves and boots as well for these folks. Well, we're in the middle of giving Medea a ranger title. We have a sapper raid incoming. How many of them? 29 and probably a couple mounts. Our fortification is all set up. Let's see who's not at the ceremony. Meryl is pregnant. Let's jump to that location. Meryl, we're gonna set you... No, she's gonna lay so many eggs. Can we research fertility procedures and tie your tubes? We can. We just have to do that. Let's go ahead and move that up. Who all... Okay, we have half the colony responding. We have a new ranger role. Let's go ahead and pop here. How do we want to do this? Marn, let's go ahead and have you swap to bow. Let's have you guys pop up into that turret. Let's have you guys hold in that turret. Have you guys here. And we'll see what these sappers end up doing. Get our colonists into position. Meryl laid an egg. Humanoid egg. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll hit Hall urgently on that guy. Mechs to the ranch, please. What are you doing, my dude? Oh, we have you on Ranch Wander, not on Ranch. Okay, you guys pop in here. And where is this raid coming in? They're coming in this way. So we have our defensive positions. Get you in there. Well, we don't have our defensive positions. We're in position. Let's pop you down there. You up here and you right there. You can do a marksman command right there. Okay. Guy with the pickaxe is down. Harwick, why don't you swap? Why don't you pop up here and do a marksman command for them up there? Isha, you'll hold this door. Alex, you'll hold this door. You guys hold behind them. And I think I want to get them swapped around. Actually, Isha, you need to go put that baby away. So Bella, you up front. You put the baby down. And let's grab all you guys and we will say you are heading to defensive positions 1. Okay, they're trying to mine from down there. So you guys aren't doing much up here. We're going to go ahead and have you guys move in and kind of like flank on these guys. Dunmore, you don't have very good range, do you? So maybe we stick you here to back these guys up. You can pop in there. You can pop in right down here. Let's go ahead and release our attack animal. Let's do a stunning screech. Okay. Okay, why don't you guys go search and destroy? Okay, they're fleeing. How are our people doing? Our people are doing all right. Alex taking some injuries. Meryl taking some injuries. Did she get pulled in? Let's have you back up, my dude. Oh, Dunmore taking an owl bear out. Okay, I think we're good to go. Meryl, how are your injuries? Not severe. And Orca, you're gonna be fine. And you took the brunt of it. That being said, Marn, he's been casting regen. These guys will be fine. We have someone that's physically adept here. We have another druid. You are what? A human druid? Go ahead and strip this guy and capture him. Let's see what else we might have down here. Any magical classes? See any other magical classes? So we'll just take a look at them real quick and I'll see if any of them are worth bringing in. Okay, we got the druid, and then Harwick is also hauling in a Voca, so 21-year-old female, crazy construction. No crazy injuries, young, valiant, what does that do? Mental break threshold, pain shock, abstinent, hunger rate, so she loses food less quickly. Welcome to the colony. Everyone else, not too exciting, so we'll just go ahead and leave them be. We will order unforbid the things, and we will unrestrict our mechanoids so they can get back to work. We've almost finished construction over here. We have finished construction over here. I wanted to make the contrast between the road and just kind of the courtyard a little bit more, so we're putting gravel down here. And the courtyard is kind of a training facilities, I guess, for our military folk here. We have started building this road out that's going to kind of connect to the outside, so it looks like there is a proper path into the city. And for the most part, we'll leave these doors open as well as these doors. So the idea is that, you know, people would come in and enter the city gates and enter our little town that we have. And hopefully raiders would also want to kind of come in and make that same connection. If we need to, we can close these doors. We can fortify them with sticking melee folks there. And inspired recruitment. Isha, are you on wardening? Isha, warden. Yes, you are. Can you warden any of these folks right now? I'm sorry, I rarely get to prioritize chatting. Maybe that's it. I rarely get to take advantage of those kinds of inspirations. So, yeah, as a raid is coming in, if we want to block off one of these entrances and then focus it, just kind of like the way that we did, having our melee squad block the doors, and hopefully our archers can take some folks out from these turrets. We'll get people placed in these turrets, and then we'll figure out people like Dunmore who have some short-range weapons to stand behind our melee folks and kind of shoot down the tunnel as well. That is, I think, going to be our defensive strategy. I think that opens us up to maybe being able to summon the mech bosses. I don't actually know how we summon the mech bosses in a medieval playthrough. Miscellaneous, do we have any kind of comms console or something? I am not sure. Summon mech threat disabled. Cannot summon, no comms console, no mech band antenna. If we go to artificer, is there like a construction, a building that we could place? I might have to see if there's a way for us to like dev mode that in, or is there a medieval comms console? I'm not sure. I might have to search the mods and see. Ooh, new recruit. Okay, Isha, you did your thing. You chatted with the dude. He joined. Bio, he is not very good at much. He's really great at intellectual. He's good at shooting. we're gonna set you up here. So we have our guards here, and then these guys are gonna be our rangers. So we will assign you the ranger outfit. And we'll do that. We'll figure out your work and your schedule and stuff later, but let's get you equipped with some kind of weapon. We'll do a great bow for now. Okay. Madia, let's have you assigned here. You're not with anyone, you're not with anyone, and you're not with anyone. Alex, we already have you assigned to the barracks, and then Isha and Orca are a couple, so we've given them a home, especially considering they do have, or they are raising a child. They are raising Isha and Harwick's child. Well, Irma has become a child. I realize I haven't been making any apparel. Kid clothing. So let's do a kid romper. Coastal robe, coastal dress. Sure. Let's do until we'll say 2. We make it out of rox wool. Have plenty of that. And then we'll do the same for these guys. Details. Okay, that carried over. And then just checking for anything. Edit kid. Let's go ahead and do dress, robe, romper. And we will restrict you to the home area. Oh, not the cleaning area, the home area. Welcome to the home area. Your schedule will be whatever. Irma. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. I did build a little classroom down here, so we've got that taken care of. We can, I guess, delete that spot. And so that means Seamus shouldn't be too far behind. Clay, just a day later, basically, and then Lana will be ways away. We have 4 desks in here. Let me build another one back here. Will it connect up to that? It'll connect to that one. It doesn't quite reach all the way, so we might move some of these toys if we get more children. And we know we're getting more children. And we'll put a couple desks here in the middle as well. Well, our colonists have decided to do a conversion ritual on the druid, which is ideal. Social, she's already mostly converted. Resistance, not as bad as those elves, so that's great. 24. Take a look here. You're at 45, still 43. And she just had a berserk, so she is down for a little while. Someone will come rescue her at some point. But it'll be nice to get an extra druid around just for like regens and disease cures and all that fun stuff. Alex got his arm installed. So I think what we'll do is we'll let them do their thing. And then we're going to head out this way. I think we'll send Bella and Alex. We'll send Harwick and Rhoda. Mateo is actually a pretty good shot, so we can send him also. And maybe Meryl. We'll check this worshipful village out. I'm hoping 2 melee is enough. Maybe we'll send Orca as well. Isha can stay behind, be kind of our front line, and also help take care of these children that are around. We did start making baby food just in case. So we have that as a backup. Effective conversion. Where are you at? You are right there. Social. Oh, not quite. Not quite. That's okay. Marin, I think, is set to auto-convert on her. So, wait. Yes, on Auric. So, Parthenope. Parthenope Auric. Why don't you go ahead and capture this guy? So we should have another druid, hopefully later this week. Okay, we have arrived at the worshipful village. This is like a little meta quest related to like a lost city of gold, right? So if we go to world, click on it, tribal terminal, lost tribal city. lost tribal faction that worships gold, so nothing too critical. How many of you are there? There are 5. There's only one way in, so that is great. We will post you guys here, have you guys here. Which of you is our best researcher? Looks like Harwick is. Where are you? Okay, a little slow, little slow. Right there. Okay, go ahead and hack the tablet. Here they come. They're just like, they're popping the door open to peek at us. But it's not going in their favor. Okay. We have hacked it. The area is safe. What are you? Your little water genasi? Blue eyes, webbed feet, dark vision. We got a kobold here. Did they all live? No, not all of them. And then what do we have here? We have Wasp. You are a high elf. Okay, I didn't check their stats. You're great at shooting. You're delicate. You're athletic. You're fast, but you're delicate. Which, as a ranger, not too big of an issue. Restful and energetic. Good at mining. And you are double passion in shooting, bloodlust. You know what? We'll bring all of them home and we'll see who makes it. Let's go ahead and reform Caravan. Oh, Wasp, Mako. Did we take a look at you? Okay, you were the archer. We didn't look at Mako, who is inquisitive and neurotic, good at melee, good at crafting and plants. Yeah, okay. Take all of you guys. We will grab none of that. Do not care about any of that. We'll take your pemmican for the road. We'll send, and you guys will be home. Oh, there we go. Quest complete. And a new quest is that jump to, Worshipful Village across the water. So it is close by. I think we have airships. I think we have boats. It's going to be a while before we can research that stuff. So I don't know when we'll be able to get down here, but we could take a boat across the water, land there, kind of slightly invades Stormhaven, and check that one out. The other thing that I'm interested in is, where is it? Oh, up here. We have ancient mercenaries, 1 ancient captain, 4 ancient wardens. They possess a unique legendary weapon. I think getting legendary weapons in a medieval setting is very important. Hopefully it's a bow, otherwise we'll have to trash it. It might be like a flintlock or something. I'm not quite sure what legendary weapons are going to be available for us. I assume that it's mostly just going to be great bows, and that is fine. Persona weapons would be for our melee folks, like what Bella has. So if we can get some more persona weapons for our guard, that would also be great. That's going to be it for today, though. I think huge progress getting our fortification done, and actually being able to use it against a sapper raid. Looks like the sappers took out like a chunk right there, but that's fine. We've also pretty much got this essentially done as well. So we have defenses on both sides. I think our next big project, of course, is going to be building kind of this keep up here. And from there, we'll expand to these 2 gates. We'll leave the gates open so that raiders can come in and whatnot, because, obviously we're not going to be able to defend all of these borders. But if we can start working on kind of containment, then we can be a lot more comfortable with the rest of our build. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.